we just thought, gosh, this is so perfect. You know, this is the house for us.
In 2021, Heather Octay and her family found the community where they wanted to put down roots, Dripping Springs. The Esperanza development is where they chose to build this 5-bedroom custom home with builder Buffington Homes.
We saw a house that they were offering, and it was everything. Like, it just, I couldn't believe it was so perfect.
The family kept tabs on construction, visiting the lot frequently. The kids even started naming the trees in their future yard. This one they called Big Sam.
They had been there several times, and so it was already feeling like this is our home. This is where we're going to raise our kids forever.
But 6 months later, the Octays learned their builder, Buffington Homes, had been acquired by another company, LGI Homes Texas. The family was told their contract was being canceled, the home was no longer theirs, and their earnest money would be refunded.
Having to tell my kids that we were moving to a place that we had promised them, that we had invested in, that they were counting on. And it wasn't just a disappointment to us. It felt like we had let our kids down too.
But they weren't the only ones. Another family, the Acetas, who were also building in the Esperanza community, got the same notice.
We got an email to be notified, an email that our contract was canceled, just like that.
Lynette Aceta says they'd already relocated their family from Michigan to a Dripping Springs apartment, waiting for their new house to be finished.
We're owed that. That's our home. That's what moved us here.
But the 8-page purchase agreements the Octays and Acetas signed contained this line: seller shall have the right to terminate this agreement at any time prior to closing.
Why do builders do this? Well, they do it because it's in their best interest.
Bill Gammon is an Austin real estate attorney. He's not connected to the Octays or Acetas cases, but he is very familiar with the problem, having several home buyers contact him about the exact same issue with other builders.
You're planning to move, you've got everything wound up, you've got the kids enrolled in school, and none of that makes any difference. And so suddenly the builder says, well, gee, I can make $100,000 more by putting this on the open market as a spec home than by allowing these home buyers to go ahead and close on this transaction. That's what they do.
Home builder contracts often require buyers to waive their right to a jury trial or a class action lawsuit too. Both clauses were in the Octay and Acetas contracts.
This is a deal you're making, and you try to negotiate with these folks rather than just signing on the dotted line.
Gammon says anyone entering a contract with a home builder needs to be on the lookout for clauses allowing the builder to walk away, but not the buyer.
I'm the buyer here. I'm the one with the power. If you don't sell this house, right, you're going to be stuck with it.
If you're unsure about your rights as the buyer, have a lawyer take a look at the purchase agreement before you sign it. It's something the Octays and Acetas tell us they wish they'd done.
I mean, hell, you're taking out, in most cases, a 30-year obligation. Having a little legal advice along the way is a really smart idea.
Both families are now suing Buffington Homes and LGI Homes Texas. We reached out to the builders' attorneys for comment on this story and have not heard back. With a new school year underway, both families have their kids enrolled in Dripping Springs ISD, hopeful they can reclaim the homes they built before someone else signs on that dotted line.
More waiting, more wondering, more uncertainty.
Melanie Torrey, CBS Austin News.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.